Unrivaled League needs Caitlin Clark, and they are preparing to offer her a massive deal. But is it all too late?
The WNBA may never recover from this. Caitlin Clark, the league's hottest star, could be leaving it all behind for a revolutionary new league that promises unprecedented money, influence, and freedom. Today, we're diving into the shocking offer that's putting the WNBA on notice and why Clark's next move could change women's basketball forever.
This, to me, is another reason why Caitlin Clark needs to flee the WNBA. It's a political organization. They're not serious about business. That they don't care about traditional sports fans. It's a little cult that puts out little political statements. Everybody wears vote T-shirts. They don't care about making money. They don't care really about building up this league and making it profitable. They're a charity. She needs to flee the WNBA and start her own league in this
side club. It has just been reported today that Caitlin Clark could receive a Lionel Messi-like offer to play an unrivaled startup 3-on-3 league, which is
the WNBA may never recover from this. Caitlin Clark, the league's hottest star, could be leaving it all behind for a revolutionary new league that promises unprecedented money, influence, and freedom. Today, we're diving into the shocking offer that's putting the WNBA on notice and why Clark's next move could change women's basketball forever.
Has 26 of their 30 players already, and they have been announcing players for the past 3 months. And there has been speculation throughout the entire WNBA season if Caitlin Clark would be joining Unrivaled in the offseason. Caitlin Clark is needed for this league. It should be one of their main goals is to get her to play in the league no matter what that costs, no matter what that is.
At just 22, Caitlin Clark has become the face of women's basketball. Ranked the 4th most marketable athlete in the world by Sports Pro London, she's already surpassing global icons in influence. Her impact on ticket sales, TV ratings, and sponsorships is unmatched. Yet, her WNBA salary remains a fraction of her true value. Enter Unrivaled, a startup league promising Clark a deal reminiscent of Lionel Messi's move to Inter Miami, a game changer.
Lawyer, who is one of the founders of Unrivaled, had this to say about Caitlin Clark. She said, "It's just so crazy because the growth that Caitlin has brought to the game, the sheer amount of money that she's making these teams, people are having to move their venues when she comes to play, and she's getting paid like $75,000 a year. She should be one of the top paid players in the world just for the sheer numbers that she's bringing." And I'm glad that a WNBA player is finally saying this out loud, admitting to it, because it has been so clear for so many people the Caitlin Clark effect that she has had on the WNBA.
Sources reveal that Unrivaled is prepared to offer Clark equity in the league, revenue sharing, and a salary that could reach $1 million for just 3 months of play. This is a move that would make her the highest-paid female basketball player in history, transforming the landscape of women's sports.
Caitlin Clark should join Unrivaled. I'm not so sure. I think that the money needs to be high. It needs to be in the millions. It needs to be at least what Cube offered her for the big 3 at minimum. And even with that, Caitlin Clark doesn't need any money. She has plenty of endorsement deals. I think she is totally fine. And I think for her body and for her mental health, it might not be the best.
But why would Clark even consider leaving the WNBA? Critics describe the league as a political organization more focused on messaging than business. Players like Clark, who drive ticket sales and viewership, are often undervalued. A WNBA insider said, "She should be one of the top-paid players in the world just for the sheer numbers she's bringing." Clark's potential departure exposes systemic issues in women's professional basketball.
Here's the issue with the WNBA, and I'm going to repeat a mantra. It is the most unlikable league and culture in all of sports by far. And I'm talking from the players to some of the ownership, to all the media members, to the podcasters, to those who defend it. It's the most unlikable league in the whole wide world. And this is just another piece of evidence to support that.
The Unrivaled deal reportedly mirrors Messi's groundbreaking move to Inter Miami. Full equity, revenue-sharing incentives, and a short-term high salary designed to make Clark the centerpiece. It's a level of compensation and creative control the WNBA has never offered, highlighting just how undervalued top talent is in the current system.
I don't care how much money. They can offer Caitlin Clark $100 million, and I would tell her to stay away from this unrivaled 3-on-3. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a bad look for women's basketball. It's going to hurt their momentum. It's not even a real thing. It's something to pacify them, to make the women think, hey, you know what? I need to keep going along with this crap WNBA league that has poor leadership and doesn't know how to become profitable so we can get paid. They want to get paid for just whining and complaining and saying we deserve it rather than earning it. They could earn it if they started.
Caitlin Clark's influence isn't limited to the court. She holds an 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike, plus contracts with State Farm, Gatorade, Wilson, Bose, and Buick. But her WNBA salary remains a fraction of what she deserves. Unrivaled's offer could finally align her on-court impact with real financial power, providing both security and control. So, should Clark make the leap? Experts argue that the money needs to be substantial, millions, at least comparable to the Big Three's NBA deals. While Clark may not need additional money, the opportunity to shape a league, influence its direction, and challenge the WNBA's status quo could be worth far more than cash alone. Unrivaled is co-founded by Breanna Stewart and Nephi Collier. The league promises the highest salaries in women's sports history, 6-figure base pay, equity opportunities, and competition against the best female players worldwide. Caitlin Clark is not just a player. They want her to be the face of this revolutionary new league. If Clark leaves, the WNBA faces a talent and viewership crisis. Her departure could spark debates on player compensation, league structure, and long-term sustainability. Already, fans, media, and analysts are weighing in. The WNBA may need to rethink how it values its top talent, or risk losing its biggest stars. Caitlin Clark stands at a crossroads. On one side, a league she has defined with her talent, but that undervalues her contributions. On the other, Unrivaled, a chance to be paid, empowered, and recognized for her true worth. Whatever she chooses, one thing is certain: the WNBA will never be the same, and the world will be watching. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's brightest star, may be on the verge of making a move that could shake the league to its core. A deal is reportedly on the table that could rival even Lionel Messi's record-breaking contracts. Today, we're uncovering everything about this unprecedented offer and why the WNBA might be facing its biggest challenge yet. At only 22, Caitlin Clark is more than just a basketball player. She's a phenomenon. Ranked 4th most marketable athlete in the world by Sports Pro London, her influence extends beyond the court. Ticket sales surge when she plays, TV ratings spike, and her social media following makes her an irresistible star. Yet, her WNBA salary pales in comparison to her market impact. Unrivaled, a startup women's league, is reportedly offering Clark a contract modeled after Lionel Messi's Inter Miami deal. This includes equity in the league, revenue sharing, and a salary potentially exceeding $1 million for a 3-month season. With 26 of 30 players already committed, Clark is the missing puzzle piece that could make this league a global sensation. The WNBA, despite its growing popularity, is facing criticism for its leadership and compensation structure. Insider reports describe it as a league more focused on political messaging than business. Even Clark, whose presence drives ratings and revenue, has limited earning potential. A WNBA veteran stated, "Caitlin Clark should be one of the top-paid players in the world for the impact she's bringing." Her potential departure exposes deeper issues in women's professional basketball. Clark's marketability has attracted multiple leagues. In March, the Ice Cube's Big Three offered her $5 million to play 8 games in addition to her WNBA commitments. Unrivaled, however, is going further, promising the highest average salary in women's sports history along with equity stakes. This is a league designed to make her the centerpiece, not just another player. Despite speculation, Clark has remained focused. After her rookie season, she posted a training video on social media. "I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. There's so many areas I want to improve in," she said. Her commitment shows that regardless of which league she chooses, Clark is prepared. Clark's potential move isn't just about money. Unrivaled plans to leverage her presence to boost TV ratings, ticket sales, and fan engagement. The league's partnership with TNT Sports for broadcast rights positions her as the face of this new competition. This strategy could redefine the business of women's basketball. Who will Clark play with? Speculation is rife. Could she form a super team with free agents joining the Fever, or even collaborate with rival Angel Reese? Every scenario presents a story that could redefine league dynamics and rivalries. If Clark leaves, the WNBA faces a crisis. Can the league survive without its brightest star? Will it rethink player compensation and structure, or risk losing more top talent? Analysts warn that the league may need to innovate fast, or face declining viewership and revenue. Caitlin Clark holds the power to reshape women's basketball. Unrivaled offers her unprecedented opportunity, while the WNBA remains a league in flux. Whatever decision she makes, the world will be watching, and the future of the sport may never be the same.